I am so honored to work with our Peabody Career Services Office and Jeff Henley and Kathleen Rawl and all of the graduate student and peer mentors that work in this office. We believe that it really supports not only your current work in the college, but also helps you to find the place that you fit and need to be in the world when you graduate.
So I would go about doing that is I always like to focus on
Jeff Henley, and I'm Director of Peabody Career Services.
What makes you the ideal candidate for this job?
my experience working closely with people.
Well, we work with students to help them identify their career path, build their pitch, and connect with employers, and offer a myriad of services all the way from individual appointments, workshops, and trainings led by our employers.
Looking to stay in the Middle Tennessee area.
And then finally, and maybe most importantly, through our interview relays. So we'll have over 100 employers coming to campus to interact with students and give them feedback on how they can be the optimal candidate when they're entering the hiring process.
We probably do 7 or 8 interview relays throughout the year with various programs, and it's a very fun way to connect with lots of employers and alumni.
What would you say are 3 accomplishments that you're most proud of?
For the K-12 interview relay, a lot of those recruiters know that Peabody has incredible students and they want to meet our students, and this is the best way to do that, to meet a lot of teacher and counseling candidates.
Well, this year we decided to come because we have 80 new counseling positions in our district that have become available, and so Vanderbilt has a tremendous reputation for producing fabulous school counselors, very competent and ready school counselors, and that's what we're looking for.
Well, we hire a student every year from this event, so it's always a great opportunity for us to meet students that really know their craft, and so they get a lot of knowledge from their courses here, but when they can actually be prepared professionally as well, that makes our job easy as human resource professionals.
Stephanie Zundell, Human Development Counseling, the school track. So this is Marley. She's my guide dog, and I've had her for all of my time at Vanderbilt. So I was here for undergrad as well as grad school. She'll have a cap and gown in May.
So the application process?
So I met with Jeff one-on-one, and he helped me really perfect my resume. Also, definitely do a little bit of research for the school districts that you're interested in, but really making sure you do look at their mission, values, beliefs, and kind of seeing how your job specifically can intertwine with that.
I actually felt very comfortable. She was very conversational and gave me a lot of insight about the school, so I feel like I can make an informed decision if I want to be there.
You're relating it very well back to what you did with this for your practicum experience with Sarah.
I work with students coming from the departments of special education, teaching and learning, and human and organizational development.
I work with students in the psychology and human development department, as well as the leadership policy and organizations department.
Almost there. I think you do a nice job of describing your research up here. That's really compelling.
So we meet with all of our students in their first semester. So we want to see where they see themselves going after Peabody. And then we talk about building their pitch, so how they talk about themselves and kind of the skills that they have.
Under that has a Center for Diversity.
And then we try to connect them with some employers and alumni.
You should start a new line.
Oh.
But you can combine these.
The most important thing that we talk about with our students is networking, and I think that's one of the biggest draws of being a Peabody student, is you have this very robust network of peers and alumni that are working not only here in Nashville but around the world.
Seth, Elijah, Arnott.
For the past 5 years, it's been above 95% of our graduates are finding employment within 4 months of graduation. And Peabody graduates go out and they make a profound difference in the organizations that they work with, and as well as the clients that they serve.
I love being able to connect with our students and walk with them as they decipher what it is they'd like to do with their skills. And it's always really fascinating for me to meet with a student at the beginning of their 2 years here and then celebrate with them at the end when they find out where they're going to be working.